Hi everyone, it's Roland Kim here, Vancouver realtor and asset specialist. And today we're going to talk to you about selling your property. When you have a real estate home that you want to sell, how do you do it? And today's conversation is over how to successfully sell your property. It's a quick overview. There's a lot more to talk about beyond this, and I hope that you get value. Please reach out to me beyond what is available in this presentation, and I'd love to answer any questions you have. So selling a property can be a complex process, but with the right strategy, the right realtor, it can be nearly stress-free and it can be very profitable. The following guide that we're going to talk about will walk you through the essential steps to ensure a successful sale. So first and foremost, you as a seller need to prepare your home for sale. The most important things in my experience, over 1,000 homes sold, that a seller can do is really effectively declutter and depersonalize the space, making your home as appealing as possible by removing your personal items. This is really an opportunity for you to grab a whole bunch of bins and fill it with all the knickknacks and things that you've collected over the years, because you are going to be moving. I'm going to get your home sold. You're going to move into a new home. And so you might as well utilize the opportunity to minimize your space and depersonalize it, because that will help with the sale and it will help with your future move. It's now time to do repairs and maintenance. Fix any minor issues such as leaky faucets, squeaky doors, chipped paint, caulking that's old in the bathtub or in the kitchen. All the little things that you have accumulated over the years that weren't a major issue for you, but overall it really impacts the energy and the feel of the home when a buyer comes through. Do what you can to increase the curb appeal. Clean the yard, plant flowers, just make sure that the exterior looks as inviting as possible within the budget that you have. You need to determine your property's value. You can hire an appraiser to get a professional valuation done for accuracy, because it's sometimes valuable to have that in your back pocket, and otherwise hire a great realtor that can help you. And in the greater Vancouver area, I would love to be that person. And I will create a market analysis for you where I'm going to research similar properties that are on the market, similar properties that are under contract, and similar properties that have sold. And with my experience and market comparables, I can give you a very clear valuation that yourself would agree with once you've looked at all the information. Choosing the right selling strategy. You, of course, as a seller, can sell the home yourself. That's called for sale by owner. Research what the outcomes of that are. There's successful outcomes, and then there's many situations where hiring a professional realtor is really worth it. So working with a professional realtor to market and manage the sale of your home is, in my opinion, fundamental. Of course, I'm biased. I am a realtor, but my experience will get you more money than I think you can achieve on your own. I can help market your property through professional photographs, Matterport tours, video, floor plans. I'll get your property online on different syndicated platforms to make sure it is fully exposed, and marketing will get it on all our social platforms and pay for a lot of advertising through Google, Facebook, Instagram, and other platforms. You need to make sure that when you're selling a property that you're getting open houses and professional showings. So you want to prepare for those showings. It is a lot of work to keep your home sold, but the more effort you or keep your home clean for selling, but the more effort you put into it by keeping your home tidy and available, the more opportunity there is to utilize all the showings available when they come in. Some come in on short notice. You want to create a welcoming atmosphere. So make sure that the lighting, the smell of the home, and the energy is very inviting. Be flexible with the showing schedule. So buyers often will have a long list of properties that they want to see when they are doing a tour. And your realtor needs to be as accommodating and flexible as possible with their own schedule after they've consulted with your schedule. So make sure you work with a realtor that is available to show your home, because it's really, really important. Keep in mind, a buyer might be in town for a day or two, might have 12 properties they want to see. Half of those properties might not be shown because they're unavailable. And so you simply can't sell a house that you can't show. Keep that in mind. Being flexible is really, really important. Negotiating offers. Want to make sure that you're working with a person that knows how to review offers effectively and professionally, so that all things in the contract are discovered and discussed and there's no nasty surprises. When you're reviewing offers, you want to assess all the key factors considering the price, the subjects, the closing dates. If required, you counteroffer, you negotiate terms that you want to bring back into the contract. And what you're trying to do is achieve the best possible offer that you and the buyer can accept that aligns with your price, your goals, and your timeline. And again, a great realtor will really assist you through that process. Step 7 is closing the sale. In final inspection through the home to make sure everything is in condition as was agreed upon. The legal documents will be completed with a lawyer or notary, where the financing will be tied in from the buyer's side, and ownership will transfer from you, the seller, to the new buyer. That is how the sale normally happens. Mistakes that you want to avoid when you're selling a home is overpricing the property. With the days on market are one of the biggest negatives on selling a home. It will make buyers think there's something wrong with your home, or it'll make them potentially get overly aggressive in their negotiations. So you want to make sure you're priced correctly so that your home sells within a correct amount of time. And that's really, really important. Another common mistake you want to make sure you avoid is skipping repairs. You might have lived in a home for 10 years, and all these little minor issues, from scratches to nicks to broken little things, are not a big deal to you. And I get that. I'm a homeowner as well, and I have lots of neglected items in my home. But when I go to sell my home, I make sure all those things are fixed, because it's not the future's buyer's responsibility. It's not the future buyer's issues, and they will focus in on that versus the other amazing features of your home. Big mistake as well is poor marketing or poor quality of effort into the marketing materials, by having low quality pictures or a lack of pictures, no floor plan, perhaps no Matterport, no video, no marketing dollars spent on advertising the property. Those are the common mistakes you want to avoid when selling a home. So if you're ready to sell a home in the greater Vancouver area, please reach out to me. I'd love to sit down with you and see how I might be of help and if we can work together. And if you're looking to sell a home anywhere in Canada, I can connect you with a great realtor through my referral partner network. Hope you got some value in the moments we just shared, and I hope you have a great day.